$100,000, $200,000, $300,000 four-wheel drive builds. Guys, over the last 5 years, it really has blown out. Is it still possible to build a quality four-wheel drive touring build under 100 grand using quality products? We're gonna find out. 6 months ago, we went down with the intention of picking up the common Aussie four-wheel drive. This is the perfect starting platform, guys. It's a 2016 Toyota Hilux. It's got 160,000 kilometers on the clock, and we really do think this is the perfect starting platform for our budget tourer. So stick with us over the series, brought to you by Off-Road Pros, as we take this thing from mild to full Cape York ready. This is gonna be a hell of a ride. I actually purchased this vehicle for young Tommy with the intention of him building it up. Now look, unfortunately, Tommy's no longer with the channel. He wanted to have a crack at something different, so we wish Tommy all the best, but I couldn't help myself. I really wanted to see this Hilux turn into the ultimate Explore Hilux Tourer. So, guys, we've done a couple little modifications. Tommy had it out doing a little bit of testing. I really want to stage this build as if I was a young Aussie or a young bloke getting into his first four-wheel drive. So we're going to run you through all the stages of what products we think you should do first, what products are last, where you should spend your big dollars, where you should sort of save a little, skimp a little. We're going to run you through the whole process step by step. So far, guys, we did get a little bit excited. We went down to the team at Slick As and we've put a full bush wraps kit on this car. A couple of reasons. One, any four-wheel drive should have that little bit of extra protection, especially the way we tend to four-wheel drive. We are obsessed with bush wraps. On top of that, guys, we've thrown the signature Explore Life logo down the side. We got the signature mud splash. So that is our starting base. From here, guys, I'm gonna take it for stage one. So what is stage one? Now look, with any new vehicle, one of the first things you've got to look at is your wheels and tires. One thing we found real quick was the Hilux. She is sitting a little bit low. The old side steps had a little bit of a touch up. We want to get it up that little bit higher. To get it up a little bit higher, guys, we are going to need some new suspension. We're going to be very mindful of what suspension we're putting in. We want to make sure the suspension is going to be perfect to suit the whole entire build process. So we'll get to that a little bit later on. So, good set of wheels, good set of tires, a little bit of suspension. There are a couple of the key components for stage one of this build. Now, make sure you stay tuned to the end of this episode, guys, because I've got a massive announcement with what is gonna happen to this Hilux. Start guessing now in the comments. What do you think we're gonna do to it? At the end of the episode, you're gonna find out what exactly or where exactly this Hilux is gonna go, and I can assure you, you're not gonna wanna miss this one. Okay guys, pretty excited this morning. Part one of this build is all about to really come together. I actually like to do this at the very end of a build because it sort of builds the suspense and it's what completely transforms your vehicle. We're gonna do this build stage by stage with sort of what's the most important things, where you should start with. This is really one of the first things you wanna put on. So, we've had a delivery last week. We got the ROH wheels, we've got the BFGs. We're gonna take them down to the tyre shop now. We're gonna get them fitted up, and then first stop, straight up to EC Off-Road, where the build is really gonna start to come alive. So, let's go get it done. I'm not going to give you any more of a look than that. We're just going to put the last couple on straight up to EC Off-Road. I'm stoked. I reckon these are actually going to look sick. I wasn't 100% sold on the silver because originally I was thinking I was going to wrap the whole car silver like we normally do. But change of plan. We already got excited. We already put the bush wraps on. We've already got the decal on. So we decided to stick with the white. But I reckon this color, black, silver, white, it's going to be shit hot. Big part of the build is always the wheels and tires. It's where you can add a little bit of customization to to really put your own personality into the build. Now look, it's currently running a set of Steelies, which one, don't look the greatest, two, they're actually quite a heavy item sitting on your vehicle as well. Something that people don't think about is the weight. So we're going to swap them out for some alloys. We'll save a little bit of weight. When it comes to the tyres, guys, these are a cheaper Chinese tyre. You find that one, they're absolutely shocking in the wet, which I found out the hard way. A little bit of sideways action around the corner. Don't tell anyone about that. And two, guys, they do just have a weaker sidewall. This is a mud tyre, so they're not the best for on-road use as well. You get a fair bit of road noise out of these cheaper tyres. So we're gonna upgrade the rims and tyres. Let's go check them out. We got the ROH wheels, guys. Now look, ROH have actually been around since 1946. They've been building full drive wheels for a bloody long time. This is one of their newer wheels, guys. This is the Raid. We've got it in the gunmetal grey finish. I wanted something just a little bit different from the black. I'm pretty renowned for going black, 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 black. So I thought we'd mix it up a little bit. Couple of benefits, obviously you're saving a hell of a lot of weight. Also, these rims are perfect for your GVM and suspension upgrades. There's obviously a heap of features with going the alloy rims, but at the end of the day, let's be honest, they look absolutely unreal. Now, my favourite combo to pair with the ROHs is the BFGs. This time we've decided to go on all-terrain. I've got the all-terrains on a lot of my different trailers. I tend to run the KM3s, the big mud terrain tyres, on a lot of my builds, predominantly because we spend a lot of time off-road, a lot of kilometres on gnarly gravel roads. This vehicle, guys, for anyone who's sort of your everyday weekend warrior, you might do 1 or 2 big trips a year, the KO2 is definitely a better tyre for you. It is a slightly harder compound, which means it will wear better than the KM3. So for those longer kilometres on road, and you're not having to swap out your tyres quite as quick, the all-terrain's a great option. You still get the heavy-duty 3-ply sidewall, so you get longer life. You still get the good looking tyre, you get a better on-road tyre for that probably 80% of the time you're on road. So that's why we've decided to go with the BFG all-terrain on this build. Righto, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing you're gonna notice, guys, is we have stepped up the tyre size. We're still keeping it legal, but the only way to get true ground clearance underneath your vehicle is by putting larger tyres on, lifting that diff up, giving you that better clearance off-road. So we've gone up to a 285/70 R17, which is equivalent to about a 33-inch tyre. We are gonna struggle, however, to fit them on with the factory suspension. So that's gonna bring us to our second thing that we're gonna do in stage one, which is suspension. Now look, some people say you should do suspension last, once you've got all the weight sorted, but we've got a really good idea of what we're gonna put on this vehicle. We're gonna go have a quick chat to Kale, we're gonna sort out some weights, and then we're gonna try and pick the perfect suspension lift for this vehicle. The other thing is, when you're running on a limited budget and you're trying to do things in stages, the first thing you want is your four-wheel drive to look good. So you want the wheels, the tyres, and the suspension. That way, you're already out there on the tracks, you've got the better ground clearance, you've got the good suspension, and you're already looking good. So then when you save up a few more doll hairs, you'll be right to add the next accessories to your four-wheel drive. Let's go chat to the big mum. Mate, pretty excited about this build. We've got some cool features going in this truck. We've basically just done a full run sheet. We've worked through weights to try and work out exactly what's going to be the perfect kit. We want something that's going to be good on-road, off-road. We obviously want a bit of lift in it. So, mate, what have we come up with?
Yep, so we've gone with the Dobinson 2-inch kit.
Yep.
They're an IMS shock. Yeah, we love them. We use them every day.
So, look, guys, family-owned business, Australian-owned business. They've been around since 1950 something. They've been doing this for a long time. It is a quality product. It's gone the 2-inch lift, which keeps the vehicle once again legal. Nice little combo, 33s, 2-inch lift on a Hilux. Should look absolutely Mickey Mouse. Now, it might ride a little bit rougher at the start because we're only going to have the suspension, wheels and tyres, but we sort of just wanted to future-proof this vehicle so that in the coming month, 2 months, when we load all the rest of the gear on, we know we're going to be spot on with our weights and she'll ride like an absolute dream. All right, so the wheels and tyres are downstairs. Suspension should be here tomorrow. We'll show you guys the process of it going in, give you guys a better run through of the whole Dobinson kit. I reckon I'm going to take it out, take it for a weekend away, just like you would as you're progressively building your full drive, and we'll run through what we might do for stage 2. Jump in the comments now, get in early. What do you reckon we should do for stage 2? Anything you think should be on this build, make sure you let us know, and we'll do our best to load her up. How exciting is this? Stage 1 done and dusted. Big shout out to the boys. I'm gonna go grab a swag, throw it in the back. I'm gonna go for a little overnighter, just a little sneaky spot near Glasshouse. Quick little bit of a test off-road. I already can see we're gonna have a couple of little dramas, but I'll run you through exactly what we did in stage 1 and what I think we're gonna have to do for stage 2 and what you guys should probably do as you're slowly progressing, building your four-wheel drives. Let's go camping. Interrupting this episode because we got one hell of a giveaway, guys. You're not going to want to miss this. $5,000 cash. That's just the start of this giveaway, guys. Every single month we're committed to giving back to you guys epic prizes, products to get out and live the Explore life. Now this month, no different. We've just put 2 Brown Davis tanks in our builds at the moment. We thought, why not give you guys the chance to go further, get more remote and skip all those fuel stations. So Brown Davis long range tank to suit your vehicle, plus $5,000 cash, fuel, mods, camping permits, whatever you want to use it on. It's only 2 weeks. This is the quick giveaway, guys. 2 weeks only. To celebrate, check out the new Get Tank shirt. Go longer with Brown Davis, guys. 2 weeks only, $5,000 and a tank. Don't miss out. Good luck. It's late afternoon. It's about 4 or 5 o'clock. Looking forward to doing some light testing. I'm not going to wheel this thing too hard. You'll find out why, and you're gonna be stoked that I'm not wheeling it too hard. You're gonna have to wait and see at the end of the episode why. But look guys, straight away, touch and feel. I've noticed the whole way here, it's handling far better with the Dobinson suspension. It's extremely comfortable. Now I'm getting on more of the back roads. The roads are not as nice. I can start to feel the rear suspension being a little bit stiff, which is to be expected. I've specifically put the heavy duty springs in to suit the weight and load that we're going to do on the back of this vehicle. So this ride is going to get even better once I put the correct weight on the back. Switching from those mud terrain tires to these BF Goodrich all-terrains, these things are incredibly quiet. There has been no road noise. It's nice and silent in here. They were a cheaper mud tire. You find you get a lot of road noise with the cheaper mud tires, just whining. I reckon we'll get this off-road, have a little bit of a flex, we'll see how it handles on the dirt, we'll check our clearance. I've done a little bit of research. I reckon there's going to be a little bit of scrub. I can already feel just a little bit of scrub on the mud guards. So we'll see if we can't clean that up with perhaps a 1-inch body lift. But let's have a look and see just how bad it's scrubbing. There's a dirt road up here I'm going to take, so let's go nosy down there. It's like riding on clouds. So we've gone with the Dobinson 2-inch IMS shock setup in this one, guys. Great mid-range suspension setup. We didn't go the full remote reservoir setup. We're trying to save a couple of bucks here. Remote reservoirs are a great shock, but for this specific type of build, probably, and for your everyday weekend warrior, tradie going camping on weekends, a little bit of overkill. But you could easily run around with these wheels, tires, suspension kit, throw the swag and an esky in like I have, and just get out there and enjoy it till you save up a couple more funds, and then you can really decide what you want for stage 2. All right, just jumped out. Pretty impressed with the old flex in the rear just quietly. This will actually perform even better with weight. With more weight, it'll push the other side up and allow this to drop down even lower. Still got plenty of tuck room, no problems there, plenty of clearance. Front's actually been pretty good. I did think there was going to be a little bit more scrubbing. So far, I'm actually pretty impressed. Flex is better than I actually expected, and the ride has been incredible considering I'm not carrying any weight in the rear. So stage 1, suspension, wheels, tires, I think it's an absolute hit. We've got that increased ground clearance for off-road. We've got good quality tyres, which means we can go off-road without being worried. And we've got that better suspension, flex articulation. So stage 1, guys, it's come in at about $6,000 thereabouts, which is a fair outlay. Now, when we're talking about doing a budget, we've blown a fair bit of coin straight off the bat. However, I think this is an important place to spend your dollars. We are going to save a couple of bucks along the way on different items. When it comes to tyres, guys, you don't want to skimp on tyres. They're the only thing connecting your vehicle to the ground. You want something that's going to give you good traction off-road. It's the difference between you getting up a hill and you not getting up a hill. You want quality traction on the road so you don't spin out, and obviously in the wet as well, guys. ROHs, you know, we could have gone to a cheaper steel wheel and saved a couple of bucks there, but as much as it's not super practical, aesthetics are definitely something that really sets your vehicle off. Big plus with the ROHs, but you're saving a lot of weight and they are designed to take that heavier load. The technology in the alloy wheels has come leaps and bounds. Then good quality suspension, guys. This sort of suspension kit, I'd be more than confident to say, is going to suit 90% of the market. Your big remote reservoir setups, great for those long, hard, corrugated runs where you're going to heat your shocks up. All a remote res shock essentially really does is allow more oil flow, which keeps your shocks cooler. Don't get shocky fade, don't ruin them. So for what most people are doing, this is a perfect stage 1 for your weekend warrior. It's your first four-wheel drive and you're thinking, where do I start? Where do I spend a couple of bucks? The whole concept behind this video is to sort of really slow down. Normally we build them really fast and it's just done. So the concept behind this video is showing you guys a couple of different stages of how you could modify your four-wheel drive. Let's talk about stage 2. Okay, stage 2 of the build will be coming very shortly, guys, but I'm gonna let the big news out of the bag very shortly. Before we do, I wanna know, stage 2's coming up. I want you guys to comment 3 mods that you would do for stage 2. I wanna know, would you look at winch compatible bars? Would you upgrade the spotlights, roof rack? Do I need to throw this in the bin? Do we need a tray canopy? What are your 3 next modifications to this vehicle? So what are we gonna do with it? We did put up a couple of Instagram stories and you guys all absolutely hammered me. I spoke to the team and we're doing it. We are gonna do another giveaway, guys. It is the Luxy giveaway. We gave you guys the chance to win the ultimate retro Hilux. Now you're gonna get a chance to win somewhere in the vicinity of $70,000 to $80,000 minimum on the Explore Life Touring Lux. We absolutely love giving back to you guys. It's because you watch, because you support the online store, we have the ability to give you guys the chance to live the Explore Life dream as well. And I tell you what, it's been so much fun over the years, just building up and doing more fun giveaways. And guys, this is gonna be an absolute ripper. So I'm gonna build what I would build as far as a touring Luxy goes. And one of you guys, one of the viewers, is gonna get the chance to win this thing. So shout out to the guys at Off-Road Pros. If you're looking to start your off-roading journey and you want to grab yourself a 4B, make sure you go check them out. They got some hell deals on at the moment. Shout out to all of you guys for following along. Smash the like if you're excited about this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to see part 2, 3, and the final build video on this one, where we do give it away to one of you guys. Till then, guys, get out and enjoy the Explore Life. Life's too short. All right, before you go, guys, quick little reminder, 15th to the 17th of March is the Brizzy 4x4 show. Now, look, we're coming down in a big way this year. We're revealing the new touring truck. We've got a couple of massive giveaway announcements down there as well. And Berkey's given the Blazer a little bit of a facelift, and I tell you what, he has gone and got absolutely carried away. You're not going to want to miss it, guys. Jump online now, use the code EXPLORE, get 15% off your ticket, skip all the lines, and come down, say g'day to me, Lofty, Nav, Berkey. The whole team's going to be down there. We've got all the merch, plenty of things going on. Can't wait to see you there.